Hi, in this tutorial, we will learn how to make a SkewT LogP diagram for a particular sounding obtained from the University of Wyoming. Before we started, I would like to acknowledge um, Unidata, MedPy for providing original code, and they are great places to learn more about pattern in meteorology. Also, I would like to acknowledge University of Wyoming because we are using their data. Okay, let's get started. First thing first, we need to import libraries. So here I have datetime for the datetime in the data, and matplotlib for graphic, matpy for some SkewT calculation, numpy for array, and Siphon for downloading Wyoming upper air data. After we already loaded the necessary libraries, we will download the data. Um, Here, this is the website where you can download the sounding, and I pick three stations where we will look at the sounding in this particular tutorial. First one is in Ho Chi Minh. This is in the south of Vietnam, and another one is in Melbourne Airport, and case observations in Antarctic. So this is a general website of University of Wyoming where we can download the sounding data. We can see Melbourne is located right here, and this is in Southeast Asia, where this Ho Chi Minh City is located right here in the south of Vietnam, and then another KC station located in Antarctic. So before we start, we need to specify the time. So I pick yesterday, so we can specify the time, the year, month, day, and the station name. So we can pick the station name and put it right here. And we use this command to request the data. And after that, we put the data in the dictionary type using the function in MedPy. And we also need to print out the keys like the title of each column data to see what it is. So as you can see here, we have pressure, temperature, high dew point direction, wind speed, zone of wind, station, and longitude and latitude. After that, the next step is to take out the variables. So we take out the variables by using this kind of commands. And then we go to the final step, which is plot the SkewT. And we make a figure size. This is the basic command in matplotlib. And we put the figure inside the SkewT. This SkewT is the library for MedPy. We plot the pressure temperature by using this function, this command line, and then similar for the point temperature, and this is for the wind bar. And we set the x-axis, the limit of the x-axis also for the y-axis, and this is some other kind of line in the SkewT plot, like the dry ID bars, moist ID bars, and mixing line. We put the title and x and y labels for it, also the legends. So let's see what our figures look like. So you can see this is SkewT, where we have a y-axis is pressure in millibars, hectopascals, and the y-axis in temperature, Celsius degree, and we have the wind direction and wind bars on the right axis. Here red is temperature, blue line is dew point temperature, and other lines here stand for dry ID bars, moist ID bars, and mixing lines. As we can imagine, this starting in Ho Chi Minh City in Vietnam, so it's relatively very high temperature and humid there. So we will change to another place. Now we will look at Melbourne. And we start to run the code again. So this is the sounding for Melbourne yesterday. And yesterday was a rainy day because the cold front approaching Melbourne. So I think during this time we have at the low level atmosphere we have relatively high we have precipitation, and then we go to Antarctic to see how the SkewT over the Antarctic look like, and we also take out the variables and plotting the information. Wow, it look totally different with what we observe in the tropic like in Ho Chi Minh City and in the mid latitude like in Melbourne. Here's the temperature really cold and the atmosphere low level atmosphere very dry. Okay, all done. Thank you very much for watching. Please feel free to ask me if and you have any questions, and please subscribe my YouTube channel too. Thank you very much.